The SUV world just changed forever, and knows it. What you're looking at right now is not just a new car. This is drawing a line in the sand, pointing at every luxury SUV on the planet, and saying your time is up. The 2026 Land Cruiser ZX Super Premium has arrived, and it is nothing short of a full-on reinvention of what a premium SUV can be. Bigger, smarter, more powerful, and wildly more beautiful than anything this nameplate has ever carried before. Let's talk about what makes this machine so different, because the moment you lay eyes on it, you'll understand why the automotive world is already losing its mind. From the outside, the 2026 ZX hits you like a cinematic frame you weren't ready for. Designers have completely reimagined the exterior language from the ground up. Gone is any trace of the boxy, conservative silhouette of older generations. In its place, a bold, sculpted form that blends aggressive off-road authority with razor-sharp luxury precision. The front fascia is commanding, a wide, illuminated grille badge that glows cold white at night, flanked by ultra-thin adaptive LED matrix headlights that slice through the dark like lightsabers. This thing does not ask for attention, it demands it. The hood is sculpted with dramatic character lines that flow seamlessly into the front fenders, giving the ZX a planted, muscular stance that looks like it was carved from a single block of aircraft-grade aluminum. The profile is long, wide, and impossibly proportioned. A chrome-accented shoulder line runs the full length of the car, separating the lower body cladding from the upper cabin in a way that feels genuinely architectural. The flush-mounted door handles, the blackout A-pillars, the panoramic floating roofline, every single detail is intentional. This is a design that rewards a long look. Offers the ZX Super Premium in a curated palette of next-level colors: celestial pearl white, obsidian black metallic, atlas bronze, deep sapphire blue, and a brand new exclusive called Glacier Titanium, a shifting, iridescent silver that looks completely different under sunlight versus shade. At the rear, the full-width LED light bar connects the taillights in one clean sweep, with a three-dimensional lens design that makes it look like it's glowing from within. From every angle, this is a level exterior executed on a full-size premium SUV. Absolutely insane. Step inside and your jaw hits the floor. The interior of the 2026 ZX Super Premium is not just an upgrade, it's a completely new world. Has partnered with luxury materials specialists to create a cabin that competes directly with the Range Rover, the Mercedes GLS, and even the LX. The moment that door swings open, you're greeted by ambient lighting that pulses gently as it welcomes you in 64 color-LED ambient lighting strips running the entire perimeter of the cabin, from door panels to overhead console. Dead center of the dashboard is a massive 14.8-inch curved infotainment display, flanked on the left by a 12.3-inch fully digital instrument cluster. These two screens are connected by a single seamless glass panel, creating that floating dual-screen effect we're seeing in the best ultra-luxury vehicles on the market right now. The system runs all-new AI-powered Smart Connect platform, wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, real-time AI navigation with predictive traffic learning, and a voice assistant that doesn't just respond to commands, it anticipates them. This isn't tech bolted onto a car. This is a car built around technology. Seats, next level. The ZX Super Premium gets 10-way power-adjustable front seats wrapped in quilted semi-aniline leather with cooling, heating, and active lumbar massage. The second row gets captain's chairs with their own recline, footrest extensions, and individual rear seat entertainment screens. And yes, a third row is available, genuinely usable for adults, with its own USB-C charging ports and climate vents. The headliner is finished in premium. The floors are real wood veneer trim inserts and soft touch leather across every surface you could possibly touch. It feels hand-built. It feels like a private jet at ground level. Now let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where the ZX Super Premium goes from beautiful to genuinely game-changing. Is offering three options for the global market. The base is a turbocharged 2.8-liter four-cylinder diesel producing 204 horsepower and 500 of torque, smooth, efficient, and brutal when you need it. Step up and you get the flagship 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6 petrol with 415 horsepower and 650, enough to launch this full-size SUV from 0 to 100 in just 5.4 seconds. That's territory in a three-row family hauler. But the real headline, the ZX Super Premium also arrives in a plug-in hybrid electric configuration, a 2.5-liter cycle petrol engine paired with two electric motors, producing a combined system output of 306 horsepower, with an all-electric range of up to 72 kilometers on a full charge. In a vehicle this size, that EV range is remarkable. Daily commuters could realistically never use a drop of petrol. And when the battery is depleted, the hybrid system still delivers fuel economy that shames comparable rivals by a wide margin. All-wheel drive is standard across every variant. Its new E-KDSS electronic kinetic dynamic suspension system adjusts automatically to road and off-road conditions in milliseconds. There are 6 terrain modes, including a new snow and sandstorm mode exclusive to the ZX, and ground clearance sits at 215 millimeters. This SUV can climb a mountain and then cruise silently through a luxury hotel forecourt on the same tank. Nothing else does that at this level. Safety Suite on the ZX Super Premium is frankly obsessive. Safety Sense 4 comes as standard pre-collision warning with pedestrian and cyclist detection, active lane control, adaptive cruise with traffic jam assist, automatic emergency steering, and a 360-degree bird's-eye camera system with underbody see-through technology. You can literally see what's directly beneath your front bumper on the infotainment screen. Park Assist Pro handles parallel and perpendicular parking autonomously. There's even a trailer sway alert system for those who tow. This is one of the most comprehensively safe SUVs ever produced. Now let's talk money and market position, because this is where it gets very interesting. 2026 Land Cruiser ZX Super Premium is expected to arrive globally between late 2025 and early 2026, with pricing starting at approximately $72,000 USD for the diesel variant, rising to around $89,000 for the V6 petrol, and topping out near $96,000 for the flagship PHEV Super Premium grade. For context, a Range Rover Sport starts at $90,000 and gives you less technology. A Mercedes GLE 450 at $88,000 doesn't have this off-road capability. The EV9 is brilliant, but not in this luxury tier. And a Tesla Model X at around $80,000. No third-row drama, no legendary off-road pedigree, and zero of this long-term reliability reputation. The ZX isn't just competitive at this price, it is arguably the most complete package in this entire segment. 2026 Land Cruiser ZX Super Premium is the statement has been building toward for years. It is bold where it used to be conservative. It is technologically fearless where it used to be cautious. And it is genuinely, deeply desirable in a way that no has ever been before. This is not just an upgrade. This is a reinvention, and it's one that the entire luxury SUV segment needs to take very, very seriously. If you're in the market for an SUV that can do absolutely everything, look absolutely stunning doing it, and hold its value for a decade, this is your answer. The 2026 ZX Super Premium is the new benchmark. We'll see you in the next one.